Hi guys, it's Kara, and I thought it was time for me to jump in and start my September haul videos. I do have 3 small hauls to share with you and should be getting a few more later on in the month. The first thing that you see right here is a set of 6 watercolors in the tube, which I don't typically buy. I do have a few other tubes that I got in different little kits, and I have one set of, I think it's called Shinhan, watercolors that I use from time to time, but I wanted to start trying some other watercolors. I'll tell you why in more detail here in just a minute. And I started with this particular set because I really liked the colors that were included in it. I did pick this up locally here in Anchorage. If you are nearby, I got these at Blaine's as a set. They did come in a metal tin, really cute, but I took them out so that I could swatch the colors. And here are those swatches. I was playing around here with just some extra paint that I had, so, you know, just ignore that, I guess. But I wanted to kind of see the pretty colors and, you know, how they swatched out. So it comes with, and I'm going to apologize if I mispronounce anything, quinacridone gold, transparent pyrrole orange, green gold, cobalt teal, diazazine purple, quinacridone magenta. And I'll give you just a close-up because I did doodle on them. That particular pen that I used was one of the Winsor Newtons, and it is a, if I remember right, it's pigment ink in here, and I just use those to doodle on top of the colors because I just wanted to see if I could, in case I decided to, you know, use these for art journaling or in my written journal or anything like that. I also just did a little sample with, you know, a black marker line, just painting over all of them. And then, like I said, this little kind of sort of half face alien was created with the extra paint that I had left. So pick those up, like I said, locally. Now, the reason I've started to get more of these watercolors in the tube, and I probably will be purchasing some Daniel Smith ones online as well, is I got a new little palette that I was going to share with you guys. It's a travel palette, and I wanted to actually just kind of create my own palette with specific watercolors that I tried out, so I decided to play around with some colors to see what I thought I would like the most. I've been watching videos and reading blogs about people's personal choices, and yes, I have lots of other watercolor palettes. I've shown you guys some of them. I plan a future video showing you as many as I can, but this one was just kind of something that I'd been wanting for a while, and I decided to go ahead and grab it, and that's what I'm going to use it for initially. And I didn't want to pull any of my half pans or anything from other sets. I want the other sets to stay as they are for the moment. So I got this from Case for Making. I follow them on Instagram. They also make handmade watercolors that I've yet to try, but I'm very tempted by. And she put a nice little handwritten note on the back, which I thought was kind. I just wanted to show you this adorable little tin. So here it is. Super cute and tiny. Let's see. I still haven't opened up this one that I got for my birthday. It's the Prima one, so you can compare the size and see what it looks like. Also up against the Schminky one that I have, you can see it's tiny. Really tiny, really portable. Something you could just slip into your purse, your bag, and take with you. And it opens up like this. It has little mixing wells up on top. And then you can fit, if you leave these in, these little dividers, you can fit, I believe, 12 half pans in here. I know someone that I watched, and I can't remember who, so I'm going to apologize about that, but someone actually sanded down the sides of their half pans and managed to get 5 in a row in here. So they were creative that way, but ultimately you can put 12 in here. It is a metal tin. It does have the ring on the bottom, so if you're using it, you know, depending on how you want to hold it, you can put it on a finger, any way you want. But I think it's going to be a really handy little tin, and I'm looking forward to using it. So as I decide what I'm going to put in there, I will let you know. I do have empty half pans already, so I didn't worry about purchasing any of those. Now the last thing I have to share with you is makeup related, and I got these things because my daughter sent me a gift card for Sephora, and I just picked up a couple things that I'd been, well, 2 that I'd been wanting. Okay, let me back up. 1 that I've been wanting to try, 1 that I wanted another color in, and then something that was new. So the first thing I wanted to try was this Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I don't have any of them, and I had been seeing good things about them, and I wanted to try them out. Let's see if I can get this out. This particular color is Earthquake. 41 is the number, for those of you who are interested. And here it is. So there it is. It's going to be kind of a nice brown color. Let me see. If you want to kind of see it, let me put a little bit on. So there you go. I have green eyes, and so I tend to go with browns, but I'm kind of branching out a little bit. I do have some other colors ordered from Ulta as well that I'll share with you when they get here, but I was looking for a nice solid kind of darker brown, and that looks pretty nice. Let's see. It actually doesn't smudge all that much. I just ran my hand over that. Okay, so the other thing I got was another Bare Minerals Gen Nude Buttercream Lip Gloss. I talked about these, or shared these with you, I think, maybe one or both of them, I can't remember. I think in my haul video for August. I love these things. This is my third one. This is a lighter color than I have. I wanted to have some options. I have the really pretty brown that's called Minx. I have a kind of a darker pink color that I can't think of the name of right now. And this one is called Sugar. So I wanted to try it out. I have to be really careful. I tend to go darker with colors just because a lighter color tends to wash me out. I typically have very pale skin, but that's really pretty. So I'm gonna try that one on later. So those are the two things that I knew I wanted to get. And then I can't remember why, but I decided to try another brand's lip product. This is Bite Beauty. It's a Mousse Bouche liquefied lip. And I cannot for the life of me right now remember why I decided to try this. This one is Marsala. That's the name of the color. Let's see. Oh, it's very pretty component. Okay. And let me see. It's a darker color. Ooh, that was quite the noise. It's a darker color. Very fall color. That's really pretty. Really like that one. So I haven't tried this brand out. For those of you who are interested, if you want any feedback on any of the products that I show, let me know. I will say, this smells really good. I don't know what it is, if it's like, I don't know, it's just got a really good scent to it. The buttercream one doesn't really have much of a scent to it, but this is yummy. And then the only other thing that I got was not something that I actually bought there, but because I ordered in my birthday month, you had an option to pick a couple things. So I picked this. This is a Glam Glow little kind of sample set, and it comes with Super Mud, which is a clearing treatment mask, and Glow Starter, which is a mega illuminating moisturizer. So I went ahead and got those to try out just for fun, because I like to try new face products, especially masks. I'm a big mask girl. So here is the little Super Mud mask, and then the moisturizer. It's actually a good little sample size to try them out. So anyway, there are my little hauls so far for the month of September. Like I said, I do have a few more things coming, and I will add those videos, or that part of the video, after this. Hope you enjoyed these so far. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll put a link down below for Case for Making in case you're curious about them. Like I said, they have some really pretty looking watercolors, so if you're someone who likes handmade watercolors, definitely give those a peek and check them out. Thanks for watching so far, guys, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye! Hi guys, it's Kara, and I'm gonna jump right back in with some more haul goodies, starting with this book. This is The Art of Creative Watercolor, Inspiration Techniques for Imaginative Drawing and Painting by Danielle Donaldson. I also have another book of hers, which I think is called Creative Girl. I think it's something mixed media. And I've been seeing this one on Instagram a little bit, and I follow her on Instagram, and I love her artwork. I love just kind of the whimsical nature of it. I've taken a couple of her online classes, and if you remember, excuse my reach, I also picked this up. This fabric is created by her, and she did this in collaboration with the Messy Nest, I think it is, on Instagram. So anyway, I finally decided to go ahead and get this, and I absolutely love it so far. I am going to probably make this the first art book that I review, but it's not going to be done probably until sometime later in the fall or winter, like November, because I have something particular in mind for this that I will share in another video. But I will say, if you've been debating getting it, I think it's awesome, if nothing else, for the gorgeous artwork inside of it. So there's that. Now, I also did order a few things from the Hobonichi site. And most of them I have already, and I will share with you. The first thing to share is, of course, this big Hobonichi. This is the Cousin, which, for those of you not familiar, is the A5 size. I've had this before, and I really wasn't too successful with it. Sorry about this noise, but I decided that next year I want to use this for my work planner, okay? And I got the just the one book where everything, you know, all the months are in one book, not the avec. And I'm not going to do a detailed flip through because I think this is probably all over YouTube. But for those of you who are curious, inside it does have monthly pages. They are followed by weekly pages, which are then followed by daily pages. And I believe there's a few note pages in the back, probably. Yeah, just a little bit, nothing much, a couple. But I think this is going to be perfect for work. I will tell you later on in the year how I'm going to use it. I just wanted to share this in the haul video right now with you guys. I also have ordered an A6. I just don't have it. It's very similar. You guys are probably familiar with it. I did get the pen and the little bear that comes with the Hobonichi. Now, this is probably one of the few years, again, sorry for the crinkling, that I actually like the pen. As far as the pen body and the style, I think that's really pretty. It's kind of classic looking, and I'll actually use it. They always send some other little extra thing. It was like the Kleenex holder before, and all sorts of things. And then this year it's this bear, and I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to apologize in advance. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I think this thing is ugly. I don't like it at all. If anybody wants it, you let me know, and if there's more than one, I'll pick somebody and I will stick it in the mail to you. But I just don't like it. I frankly think it's a little scary looking, and I'm just not a fan. So I will have 2 of these. Leave me a comment if you're really interested in having it. Depending on where you're living, I'll ship it to you, or, you can send me some money for postage and I'll ship it to you, whatever. But it can go to a new home. I also picked up, for the first time, this bookmark. I've never used it before. I'm not convinced I'm going to like it, but I thought I'd give it a try. It basically sits on top, and then these dangle at the edge. So I got that. I also, because I can never resist when I'm ordering from that site, picked up another one of the green stencils. I can't even tell you how many of these I have, but I stick them in tons of my notebooks, and I like to have lots of copies of them. I also picked up the little elastic band to kind of hold the books together, just to have as an extra. And I picked up the writing board for the A5 size, the Cousin size. So I have that. And then lastly, I picked up this roll tape in the pink. And basically, you can write on it and put it on your calendar and things like that. And I just thought it was really pretty. It was something new, and I wanted to try it out. So I got that in the pink. Then I have one last thing to share with you guys, or one last little haul. Today, I was off from work, and after I got done with the things I had to do, I decided to stop by my local art store, which for those of you in Anchorage is Blaine's, and I picked up a few things. Again, I apologize for the crinkling. I'm going to take them out of the little bag that they were in so that I can share them with you. So the first I'm going to show you, I don't even know why I got it. I just decided that somewhere in the future I would be using it, and yes, it's another sketchbook. It is not spiral bound, but it is watercolor paper, and I will probably be using this again, late in the fall, early winter for us, probably like November. But while I was there, I just really liked the size. It is a big one. It is 8.5 inches by 11 inches. It's got 48 pages, and it is 140 pound or 300 GM paper. And so I picked that up. That was unintended. I only really was looking for a couple things and ended up getting way more than I wanted. I did pick up this brush. This is a Snap brand, or Snap brush. It's Princeton brand, sorry. It's kind of their one of their inexpensive lines. And I got it, it's a 1 inch, and I just got it for big washes of watercolor because that is something I'm interested in doing more of, and I wanted something that was going to lay down a lot of color in a background. So that is what this was bought for. One of the things I was hoping they would have that I actually was looking for was some pencil leads. I am finding as I do more sketching that I actually have a certain preference for pencil leads. This is a couple of them. I got a 4B and an HB to use. I was thinking about ordering it, but since I was in the neighborhood, I thought I'd stop. I actually realized I probably should have gotten a 2B as well, so I may eventually go back for it. And then while I was looking at this stuff, and this was kind of in a like a drafting type area of the art store where it had a lot of mechanical pencils and rulers and stuff, I found this little thing, which I have never seen before. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a little blade right there and a teeny tiny, can you see that little hole? And it is for sharpening your pencil leads. And I'm not exactly sure how well it works or why people use it. Maybe it's needed for drafting. If any of you out there know, you can tell me, but I couldn't resist. I have to try it. It's super cute. Maybe it's going to work the same way as that little brass one that I bought a month or two back will, but anyway, picked it up. It was only a couple dollars. And then while I was there, I felt the urge to get some colored pencils. I, of course, didn't have my list of what I already had with me and the brands I already had. And then I saw the Derwent Color Soft pencils, and I knew that I didn't have any. So I picked some up just to try them because I have something in mind, a kind of a special project I'm going to do in the month of October, and these might go well with them, or with that project. So I picked up a few colors to try. And the colors that I picked up are as follows. There is pink and bright pink. I mean, you guys can't be surprised that I picked up pink, right? I also picked up a pink lavender. And then I picked up a cloud blue, a pale blue, a pale lavender, and a gray green. Okay, so when I got done with this, I was meeting a friend for lunch or brunch or whatever you want to call it, and while I was waiting, they packaged all the pencils in a paper bag, and I just kind of scribbled on here to show you, and they look gorgeous on craft paper, but I just kind of wanted to give you a little look at these pencils, and they just were so smooth when I laid down the color. I think I'm going to have some fun with those. And then I picked up another one of my glue sticks that I like, mainly because I was there and I knew I would probably need another one. And because I can't apparently pass up any kind of like pencil pouch bag type thing, I picked up this one, which is an Alvin tool case. You know, it's not super big, but it does open up a little bit. Honestly, I bought this one, even though you guys know I have a ton, but I liked it because I have bigger zippered pouches or pockets made out of this material or similar to it, and you can just really wipe it down. And so I thought this might be a good one to have if I was going to carry anything with me that might be like wet or messy. I could just shove it in this bag, and hopefully this bag would be easy to clean out and it wouldn't, you know, cause a problem like it would in maybe one of my leather bags or something like that. So that's how I rationalize it. And I think that is it for now. I have one or two more things coming to share with you a little bit later in the month. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these goodies. I don't really think that there are many links. I can link the Hobonichi site for those of you that are interested in looking at the book if you're not aware of what it is. Also, go ahead and search on YouTube. I even think several years back I have some videos on the kind of the insides of the Hobonichi books and all that kind of stuff. Thanks so much for watching right now, guys, and I'll be back very soon with just a couple more things. Bye! Hi guys, it's Kara, and I am back with the last few hauls of September, and I also got my nails done. I'm sure everybody might be noticing that because they went from a pretty pink to this really dark blue. Hopefully you can see all of the glitter in them. They're super fun and really pretty. For those of you interested, I don't know the color of this particular polish because I don't do them myself. I go and get my nails done because I am crap at doing my own nails, or anybody else's for that matter. So I have been going to the same wonderful little nail place here in Anchorage and really like the guy that does my nails. This happens to be the dip polish, which is something that is literally they put on this clear coat of something magical, and you dip your finger in a little jar of powder that is colored based on what kind of nail polish you want, obviously, and eventually it turns into the pretty polish that you see before you. It's kind of like getting gel nails if you've had that before. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling about my nails and get started on the little hauls. As you may guess from looking at these empty little boxes, I have 3 more new pens from Villa Beautiful. I noticed, I don't know, a week or 2 ago that Tiffany had some more gorgeous pens in stock, and I grabbed 3. So I'm going to show those to you and try to remember the names because right now I don't know what I did with the invoice. Here is the first one, okay? It is silver and stunning and oh so pretty, and I believe it is called London Fog. It's absolutely gorgeous. It will go with tons and tons of things. Then I have this one, which is a beautiful white one, and I believe this is called Cloud 9. And again, it's gorgeous. I'm going to go with lots and lots of things. And then lastly, I got a pink one because you know if there's a pink one in stock, I'm going to have to grab it. And this is called Pink Lady, I believe. These are all capped pens. They're very beautiful. You can see all of the gorgeous crystals in there. And then this is what the tips of them all look like. They are, in my experience, all black ink, and she tosses in a refill for all of them. So those are gorgeous, and it's very sweet of her to put in refills, in my opinion. Then, let's see, I had another small order from Jet Pens come in today. Just a few things, nothing too terribly exciting, and one kind of funny thing. First up, I got some more pencil lead refills. This is in the 2B, which is the size that I did not remember to pick up when I was at my local art store. I then also got 2 passport inserts. I've liked the passport size for quite a while, and I have something in mind to use for another one. This is actually the size that I plan in, although I don't really plan a lot, and I can do a video on that if you guys are interested. But I wanted to get a backup of the craft notebook, and I needed a sketchbook one for something that I've decided to do, which I will share with you in another video. I also picked up this extra fine paint pen in white. It is the Posca, I never know how to pronounce that, but this is for an upcoming kind of project as well. And then I picked up this Traveler's Notebook B6. I don't know if you want to call it it's a notebook, it's a spiral notebook, but it's got envelopes in it, and I'll share it with you in just a minute. But hopefully you can kind of see first this little embossed bee, and this was all covered in plastic and wrapped up really nicely to protect it. I've unwrapped it so you can see it. And it starts off with this cover page, so you can do a date or a title or both or whatever you want. And then it has 12 see-through envelopes in it. And you guys might have already seen this. I've been looking at it for a while and really wanted one and kept postponing getting it. And then when I saw it was in stock with Jet Pens, this is a relatively new thing, I grabbed one. I really like the idea of putting ephemera in it that I want to use. And, you know, I have tons and tons of stuff that I could be using, and I have lots of things in storage, but I thought maybe I would go through some of it and just start putting things in here and have this kind of easily accessible to me to grab things out to use for journaling or whatever, and you know, maybe that would help me go through some of my supplies. Obviously, it's going to get a little bit thicker depending on how much you put in it. I also thought this would be super for people who like to travel with some of their supplies, either to like a local coffee shop, weekend trip, or a longer vacation. This would be a great way to put some of your favorite things in there that you might want to use. Or if you were going on a trip, it might be a great way to you know, save the things that you got while you were on your trip, the ephemera things, tickets, and, you know, brochures or little pictures or something like that. So anyway, got that. And then this last little thing is kind of funny. I had seen this, it's again a new thing on jet pens, and I wanted to see it. I knew it was going to be small, so I'm just going to say that. So I didn't have, you know, a total, I don't know what you want to call it. I didn't blank out completely, but here it is. It's this cute little, I don't know, case, bag, what you want to call it. Let me see what the invoice calls it. The invoice calls it the United Bees Pen Stand Tote, okay? So this is a pen stand tote, and it is tiny, but it was really cute, and I wanted to see it. This is the rose one. They have it in lots of colors. This little thing does come out if you wanted it to, right? But the idea would be that it somehow sits on your desk, and granted, I just got this out of the package, so it's been kind of smushed, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a break, but it sits on your desk someplace, and you can put pens and pencils in it that you want to have kind of out. Okay, something along those lines, all right? So you can kind of see it from that view. It's cute. It's nothing major. It's probably more money than I should have spent on something so small, but you know, sometimes you have to try it, right? So anyway, it's super cute. I don't regret it. I like it. I wanted to try it out, and it's something that I probably will put on my desk. But I'm not sure if I'm going to keep pencils in it. I might just keep little things in it, like maybe I'll put little pencil leads in it, or maybe I'll put little erasers in it, or I don't know what. But anyway, there it is. So I have one last thing to share with you guys. I ordered from a shop that I had purchased some pencils from before. It is the Mile High Net Stores, I think is what it's called. I'll put a link down below along with all the other ones. And basically what I wanted to pick up was some of the Stabilo, I can never say this word, here you go, aquarelle, whatever. They're water-soluble pencils. I've used some of these in the past. I've talked about the black and maybe the brown, I think. I've also purchased this red one from a different online store, but I noticed that there were other colors out there, and I hunted, and it just so happened that this place happened to have all of the colors. I don't think they had the white one, which I have from a different store, but what I decided to do, well, let me show you it really quick first. So I haven't played with these at all, but I just kind of wanted, in case you're somebody who doesn't know how these work, give you a little look at them. And you know, I'm not trying to draw anything pretty. So I just drew 2 lines, blue lines like so. And let me actually, I'm gonna bring the camera down. It's probably gonna get a little bumpy. Let me just really zoom in so you can see it, okay? So when I say they're water soluble, let me show you what I mean. I have a water brush here, all right? And so you can just lightly do it if you want to just kind of blur the line out a little bit. But you can also, assuming these work like the black ones and the brown ones, if you apply a lot of water or you work at it just even a little bit, you can basically move it around like a watercolor pencil. Can you see that? Kind of, sort of, to where the line is almost gone. And you can build on it, but you just have to kind of remember that it remains water soluble. As far as I know, in my experience, it doesn't, like the Derwent Inktense pencils, when they're dry, it's permanent. That has not been my experience with this. If you re-wet it, it will move around again. Okay, so I just think they're really cool. I'm gonna zoom back out, so apologies for the bumpiness. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, so I just think they're really fun, and I've enjoyed playing with the ones that I have. I have to play around with the colors. So because I thought they were really fun, and I wanted to get all of the colors for myself, I have the brown, black, red, and white. I went ahead and picked up 2 sets so that I could share one with you guys. If you've hung out to the end of this video and listened to all of my many ramblings, then first of all, thank you very much. And secondly, if you would like an opportunity to win these little pencils, then just leave a comment down below. Just say something nice, you know, just hello, how you doing? I don't really care as long as it's nice, and I will pick a winner. I'm going to hopefully post this video on or before September 29th, and I'll leave this giveaway open until the evening of October 5th, midnight Alaska time, and then either on the 6th or the 7th I will pick a winner and announce it on my channel as well, and then I'll get these little goodies in the mail to you for you to try. I'm including a black, brown, green, red, yellow, orange, and blue. I think that's all the colors but white. I didn't see any white ones on this particular website, or I would have picked that one up too. But anyway, here they all are. Like I said, if you're interested, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I will put the links to all of the places that I can down below as well, so you can do some online damage yourself if you want to. And I think that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed all the hauls for September. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching the videos, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, everybody.